Here we are using something buffering concept, right? So whenever we are working on buffering concept, we need to uh, consider a few things here. I mean, we should not use something parameters. Okay, so buffering concept we are using, buffering annotations we are using, then parameters we cannot use here. Okay, and so here I'm writing something select query on top of the table VBAP. Okay, and if we are using something buffering concept and we need to use here table only. Okay, database table only, and we should not use another CDS view. Okay, that is not possible here. This will apply only on tables. We are fetching something data on the table level, then only this buffering concept will apply. Okay, and if we want to apply, I mean, if I'm writing something select query on top of any another CDS view or any other dictionary views also are there, projection view, database view, help view, maintenance view, something views are there in DDAC level, right? So we can fetch the data from those views also, but those views also will not allow here if we are using something buffering types, buffering concept here, buffering annotations here. Okay, we need to consider that thing here. And one more annotation here, ABAP catalog dot something dbHints or okay, dbHints. In this dbHints, two more are there, db system and the hint is there. So the meaning of this one is, I mean, we can create CDS views on top of any database. There is no limitation. Okay, you can create this CDS view on top of Oracle, on top of HANA database, on top of something DB2, DB6, something. A lot of databases are there. Okay, so just we are telling to the system on which type of data type we are using. Click on control space button here or DB system here, and here you can see something ADA, all ASE, DB2, DB6, DB4, HDB. So these all are the databases. Okay, something HANA database and INF and MS SQL and Oracle. So currently I'm working on HANA database. I will use here HDB. And if you want to give something hint to the end user, you can give something hint here. Okay, so these are the, I mean, this is the one more annotation here from ABAP catalog. Okay, dbHints. In the dbHints, we have the DB system, the type of that database, and the hint we are giving to the end user for understanding. Fine, and this is the annotation for database type to get to know that one. And I can go for one more annotation, that is client handling. Okay, client handling. So algorithm, most of the times I did not use here, and I will check and I will let you know if I get any information on this algorithm. And coming to this type. Okay, type. I'm just removing it here, the type, and click on control plus space button. Okay, client dependent, client independent, and inherited. So we already know that while creating the table, so if you want to make the table as a client dependent, then we need to provide something main data field to the table, then that is a client dependent table. And if you pass, and if you want to create something independent, client independent table, then we should not add the main data field to the table. That is the client independent. Okay, so same things here also. Okay, so by default system will consider, okay, so while creating the CDS view at the time, system will consider it as the client dependent only. That is why system will add the field main dt by default. Okay, if you create something CDS view, at that time system will add MADT field by default. So that is the client dependent. Okay, if you don't use this one, this client handling type, then by default system will consider like client handling type is equal to client dependent. By default it will come, not required to add it to the manually. By default it will come like this. Means it is adding something MADT field. Let me check it here. Click on F3 button, the SQL view name, and we can see here MADT field is coming. MADT field is there, means this is the client dependent. Client dependent. Fine. I will I have created one view here, jet VBAK1 something. Click on display button. Here I'm not using any MADT field. Means this is the client independent table, not dependent, client independent table. Right? Now what I will do, here I'm just taking something yet VBAP1. This is the custom table and this is the client independent table. I am not using MADT field in the table. Okay, and VBEL matter I'm taking, and you can see here something error. The data source that VBAP1 does not exist or not active. Is it? So okay, sorry, ZVBAK1. No? Okay, fine. I will ZVBAK1. Okay, and matter is not available. I will take for AUDAT. Now it is showing something error. If you click here, then we can see automatic client handling not possible. Okay, here what I'm giving, client handling type is client dependent, but in this table there is no MADT field. Okay, so if we are maintaining MADT field in the table level, then only we need to mention it as a client dependent. Otherwise, system will throw error. Okay, if MADT field is not available in this table, then system will not allow to add this annotation here. Okay, and if you use something client independent, okay, client independent, then system will allow. So let me check something error. ZVBAK1 is neither transparent table or a div view. Yeah, correct only. Let me check. Oh, fine, fine. 1 minute. So this is the structure. So click on back button. I have created one more something. Let me create one table. Jet sales one. Find it customer information. Display maintenance allowed. And here I'm not mentioning any main DT field, and Kunar taking the key field. If something warnings are coming, not an issue. So I will try to insert something data here. Utilities, table contents, create entries, something customer number 123. Two records are available. Let me check the table, get customer information. So I have just copied this table, and here, so instead of this ZVBAK1, I'm just passing the table name, and here Kunar. Okay, Kunar and name one, I'm just maintaining, and you can see here something client independent, because in this table I did not add any MENDT field. Okay, so if I try to pass something dependent, client dependent, then let me check how it will come. It will throw something error. If you see here, automatic client handling not possible. We need to provide here something independent only, because this is a client independent table, right? Fine. Client dependent, independent is okay. Now, one more option is there, that is inherited. Okay, inherited means, so if we are working on associations or something joins concept, okay, in between of two tables, one table is client independent and one more table is client independent. Okay, VBAK as inner join, get customer information, and here I will add something VBELN on condition on VBAK dot Punar is equal to test dot KUNNR. Okay, I have given something alias name for this get customer information, and here Kunar is coming from VBAK table. Okay, now you can see something. So in this case, okay, so this is the VBAK is the client dependent table, and this get customer information is the client independent table. I'm not using any MENDT field in this table, and here MENDT field is there by already field is there. Now we are joining these two tables. At that time, we have to provide here inherited. Okay, if I pass like this, client independent, it will change something error. Okay, and if you pass something dependent, it is not showing any error, because already we are using something VBAK table. Okay, VBAK table, and we are using something independent table also, but just activate it. So it's activated now. One error is coming here. dbHint. I don't want this one. Activate it here. So it's activated now. Go to the SQL view here. Click on F3 button. You can see the MENDT field is there, because I am using something VBAK table. That is why it is showing that MENDT field. So client dependent is accepting here. But for best practices, we should not use the client dependent or independent. Okay, here we have to use inherited because we are joining something uh, client dependent table inner join client independent table. So like that we are using both tables. We are using at the time we have to use here something inherited. Okay, that is recommending here. But most of the times we will not use this inherited, means we don't create the tables, client independent tables, we don't create maximum time. Okay, and this annotation is absoluted in CDS entity. Okay, so this is the normal CDS view, right? So in the latest version, but I don't have the latest version here, so I cannot show you that one. But when if you have that latest version, then you can check it. This client handling type is absoluted in the new version. 7.55 versions onwards, this is not available. This is absoluted because system is checking by default. Okay, if you are using this annotation or if you are not using this annotation, some client handling is going on. System is taking care of that one. Then why we have to write this one externally? Not required, right? So this is absoluted. So not required to use this one. The CDS entity. I mean in the latest version. Okay, in the latest version, we will create the CDS entity. Here define view name is coming here, right? So in the entity, how can we create define view entity will come? Okay, I will show you that one, but it will not work here properly. And this ABAP catalog SQL view name is there. This is also absoluted. Okay, we should not use this annotation there. Okay, ABAP catalog SQL view name. SQL view name is not using in the new versions. Okay, let me create that one also. So let me right click on this one and click on new data definition here, and I'm using something new CDS widget AOH2 CDS 14. Okay, same thing. How we are creating the view? It's the same way. Click on next button and select something TR here, and you can see define view entity is there. Some template is there. Okay, this is the new option, but this is not the latest version, so it will throw error. So let me click on finish button. So if you see here the SQL view name, the ABAP catalog.sql view name is not coming here, but coming to the view, normal view. But here the ABAP catalog.sql view name by default it came here. The starting line by default it came. And in the CDS entity, this is not coming. Okay, view enhancement category is coming and authority check is coming. So we will discuss these all things. Enhancement category we already discussed, and authorization check we will discuss it, and end user text label we will discuss. I mean we already discussed it. Okay, if you want to provide something description to the DDL view, okay, at that time we will use the description like this. And metadata we did not discuss. We will discuss it. An object model, okay, we will discuss it later. So and here define view entity is coming, and if you see here only define view name is coming. Okay, define view name, and here define view entity and define CDS view name is coming here. Okay, entity is adding new, means CDS entity, we will call it as a CDS entity. Okay, this is not coming. So let me VBAK table and something VBELN, AUDAT, something two fields I'm taking. And if you see here something error it is showing, so the syntax error keyword entity not allowed means, I mean, this is not the correct version. Okay, this is not the latest version. That is why it is not allowing entity here. If you are using something latest version, it will allow here, no issue. Okay, but in this entity, in this new latest version, the system is not accepting. I mean, system is, I mean, the a few annotations are absoluted. So those annotations are client handling. Okay, client handling is absoluted, and this one, the ABAP catalog.sql view name. Okay, this is, I mean, these annotations are not allowing in that CDS entity. And buffering also, okay, buffering also not accepting, that is absoluted in the CDS entity. Okay, and if you have any version, then you can try it. But here I'm not using it because it is not allowing me. Fine. So this is the client dependent, client independent, like that we can get to know here. And we have one more annotation. If you want to expose the data to the Odata, okay. So for that one, we have annotation like Odata Publish. Odata.publish is equal to true. And if you use this annotation, and here only two options will be there, true or false. Okay, true means if you want to export the data to Odata services, then we have to use these annotations true. Otherwise, we need to pass the false. Here, I'm passing something true here. Okay, now activate it. Activate it. And client handling not required. I'm removing remaining things also, remaining annotations also. Activate it now. It is showing something error. So what is the error? So the view has generated objects, entity has no primary key. Fine. So whenever we are working on Odata services, then at least we need to provide one keyword. Otherwise, it will not show the, it will not activate that CDS view. Just activate it now. Yeah, it's activated now. Okay, it is activated now. Authorization check not required here, and I'm expecting something. See here something what it is, something warning is coming here. If you click on that warning symbol here, it's showing something multiple marks are the file, view has generated object, service is not active. Okay, fine. So what is the meaning of this one? A view is created, fine, but you need to create some service. Okay, so it will come in the Odata course, that is different course. Okay, Odata that is a different thing. So if you have something idea, then you can understand it. Otherwise, so you will get to know it bit later. Okay, about Odata. I mean, I will take one more batch on that Odata. So at that time, you can get to know about this one. Okay, but as of now, just I am creating one service. Okay, how can we fetch the data into the into that Odata service? So for that one, I am executing it here. I'm writing something here. Fine, and I will. So here, what is, I mean, if I click on this warning symbol, it is showing something service name, get AOH to CDS 13. So this is the CDS view name, and underscore CDS is coming here. Okay. So this is, it is adding underscore CDS at the end of the CDS view name. That's it. Remaining all the, I mean, remaining is the CDS view name only. And after that one, it is adding something underscore CDS, that is the service name. So I will go to the SAP GUI, and here so this is the transaction code IWFND MANT service. Okay, this is the transaction code to create the services in the Odata. So click on execute button. So don't worry, you can get to know this one. I mean, this Odata concepts a bit later, but if you guys already know about these things, so for those guys, it will be very helpful. So click on execute button. click on the add service here. Provide the alias name as the local and the technical service name. Okay, the CDS name, the CDS view name underscore that CDS. Okay, so this is generating. I mean, if we see this one, I mean, if you click on this warning, so it is showing something name, the service name it is showing, right? The service name just I have copied and I have pasted in the IWFND service. Click on enter button. Okay, and here the service name came here. Just select it and click on add selected services. So click on OK button. Okay, fine. This is the service is added now. Okay, so if you want to search for that one, click on filter button and provide the technical name, I mean the service name, and click on enter button. It is coming here, right? So now here click on gateway client, SAP gateway client. Click on this one. Here something green color is coming. I have selected this service, and here something green color is coming. Means this is activated. This is in active mode. We can use it. And click on this SAP gateway client. So here click on execute button. It will display the I mean CDS view here. Okay, get AOH2 and CDS 13. This is the CDS view name. And if you want to execute in the, I mean, if you want to display the data in the browser level, then you need to copy these links and you need to paste in the browser. Then you can execute it in the browser level. But here I'm not doing anything. Here so this is coming in this format, but I want to display in a some readable format. So I will use some format is equal to JSON. Okay, and click on execute button. So here entity set, only entity set. So previously we saw something data, but we are not understanding because we are new to this concept. Okay, so here just entity set is coming here. That I mean CDS view name is coming here. Okay, CDS view name is coming here. That's it. So by seeing up this one, we can easily understand this is the CDS view name. Fine. I want to paste something data at that time. We have to add something entity set here. Click on entity set and select the CDS view name here and click on execute button. See, the data is coming like this: BBELN and CONAR and AUDAT. Okay. So I will come here, activate it and execute it. FN plus F, I'm sorry, click on F8 button. So something data is coming here, right? So this all data is coming in the Odata service also, but the data is coming in this format. BBELN is equal to 7 all zeros, CONAR is equal to AUDAT is equal to, this is first record, and coming to the next record, 7 all zeros 4 5, something customer number, something document date. So this is the way, I mean, to get the data in the Odata. And the next one BBELN is equal to 1, customer number, AUDAT something is coming here. So this data we can expose to UI5 theory. That is different thing. That is one more course here. UI5 theory. That is one more course here. Okay, fine. So this is up to Odata. In the Odata, we have created one service, and by using that service, we can paste the data like this. So same data is coming in the CDS view also. CDS view also. Fine. And if you see something, symbol is coming here. Okay, symbol is coming here. So this is nothing but we have created something Odata service. Okay, we have created Odata service. That is why the symbol is coming here. Previously, something warning symbol came, but now warning symbol is not coming. So instead of warning symbol, it is showing something symbol, different symbol here. Okay, means already the service is created. Okay, service is created on top of this CDS view. So if I pass something false here, then the data will not expose to Odata. Activate it here. This is activated, and let me come to the Odata here. Click on execute button one more time. So it is showing something error here. Okay, 403. This is the previous screen only. And sorry, not previous. The screen is changing here, and you can see something status code is equal to 403. Previously something 202 something came, but now 403 is coming here. The status code means the data is not coming. Data is not coming, even though I have created the service. Okay, I have created the service for the CDS view, but the data is not coming here. So let me do true here. True here. Activate it, and one more time execute it. Oh, is it? Entity set. Oh, click on F8 button. Click on filter. Provide the CDS view name. Click on OK button. Okay, so whenever we have done, here in this, the Odata Publish is equal to false I have taken. At that time, it has removed that service. Okay, the service is not showing here. So let me add one more time the service here. Select this service and click on add selected services. Fine, click on OK button. Okay, now it is added to the services. Now you can see the service is coming here. Okay, the service is coming here. Now this is in the green color, and you can click on SAP Gateway Client. Now click on Entity Set here. Now it will come. The CDS view name will come, and click on Execute button. See, the data is coming here. Something VBELN, Kunar, AUDAT. It is coming in a different format. This is the XML format. Okay, and if you want to add something JSON format, click on. See, here two formats are there. Okay, XML format and JSON format. XML format means this will come like this. Okay, so it is containing something more lines here. So, and we are not properly understanding this one, right? So if you want to understand bit easily, and we can go for something JSON format. Okay, format is equal to JSON. Then click on execute button. So this is coming in the JSON format. Okay, some limited lines only will come, and we can see something EVL and Kunar AUDT. This is BBL and Kunar AUDT, like that it is coming here. Okay, this is a format. So previously that is XML format, and this is the JSON format. Fine. So this is the annotation for Odata. Okay, fine. And something authorization check, something a few more annotations are there. Okay. We will discuss those annotations a bit later. I mean, in the next class like that, we can discuss those things. Okay, fine. And if you have any doubts, then please ping me or give any comment, then I will respond to your doubts or questions. Okay, then bye. Jai Hind.